Nice of you to join me for Minyan this morning, our weekly Minyan, Thursday mornings. We lay tefillin, put on our talis, and we daven. I have something a little different to share with you this morning. I'm going to share it with you during Minyan. I'm also going to use it as a basis for our meditation, our mindfulness practice later on at 9:30. So in the meantime, let's put on our talis. Maybe you have a talis at home that you want to bless and put on. I usually wear my blue talis. Today I think I'll put on my white talis. It's a larger one. It's one that sometimes I use as a temporary chuppah, as a provisional chuppah. It's so big I can stand under it with a couple as I officiate at their marriage. Sometimes it's just nice to envelop yourself in a large talit. We say, Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kiddushanu v'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lehitatef b'tzitzit. Okay. And now for the tefillin. Tefillin shel Yad, and then the tefillin shel Rosh. Let's begin with the tefillin shel Yad, around the left arm, by the heart, remembering that we are to love God with all of our emotions, to be able to direct our feelings to our Creator. Okay. At the top of the arm, or on the bicep of the left arm, by the heart. You want to make it tight, but not too tight. You don't want to cut off circulation, but you don't want it to collapse. You don't want the whole tefillin to collapse around your wrist either. It goes around 7 times, and we say the blessing, Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lahaniach tefillin. Tefillin shel Rosh. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kiddushanu v'mitzvotav v'tzivanu al mitzvot tefillin. This is to remind us to direct our intellect, our minds, on all that is beautiful in this world and our relationship with the universe and that consciousness that led to the creation and the sustaining of all that exists. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kiddushanu v'mitzvotav v'tzivanu al mitzvot tefillin. Eres tichri v'emunah, eres tichri b'tzedek u'v'mishpat u'v'rachamim, eres tichri v'emunah v'yadat et Adonai. And we spell Shaddai, one of God's names, on our left hand. Ma tovu ohalecha Yaakov mishkenotecha Yisrael. Ma tovu ohalecha Yaakov mishkenotecha Yisrael. I'm just going to turn down the volume a little bit. I hope you can still hear me. There we go. I think that's a little better. We continue with our blessing over our bodies, a blessing that reminds us of the very intricate system that has been placed in our care, and that's our bodies. Just scan your body for a moment, checking in with every system that is in place. Your breathing, your digestion, your heart. Where are you comfortable today? Where are areas of discomfort? And we just check in with our bodies. And we thank God for our physical existence. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech olam, rofeh chol basar umafli la'asot. And now we take a moment to think about our soul, our neshamot, our spiritual existence, that there is something beyond our bodies. There is this consciousness, this God consciousness that exists within all of us. We are alive, and we thank God for that. And we thank God that we are conscious of being alive. And we understand that there is a purpose beyond just mere existence, that we are partners with God in all things. The Nisim B'chol Yom, page 36. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech olam, asher natan lesech vivina lechachin ben yom uvein laila. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech olam, pokeach ivrim. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech olam, matir asurim. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech olam, zokef kefufim. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech olam, roka haaretz al hamayim. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech olam, hamechin metzadei gaver. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech olam, malbish arumim. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech olam, hanoten la'ayef koach. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, hama avir sheina me'enai utnuma me'afapai. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech olam, sha'asani b'tselem Elohim. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech olam, sha'asani ben chorin. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech olam, sha'asani Yisrael. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech olam, ozer Yisrael bigvura. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech olam, oter Yisrael b'tifara. Page 50. Hallelujah, 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 el bekodsho. Oh, I'm sorry. we're going to go to page 50. Oh, I messed up a little bit here. Baruch sha'amar ve'haya ha'olam Baruch hu, Baruch hu. Baruch sha'amar ve'haya ha'olam Baruch hu, Baruch hu. Baruch oseh ve'reshit Baruch omer ve'oseh Baruch gozer u'mekayem Baruch merachem al haaretz Baruch sha'amar ve'haya ha'olam Baruch hu, Baruch hu. Baruch ata Adonai melech mecholal batish bachot. The Ashrei, page 52. Ashrei yoshvei veitecha od yahalucha tzela. Ashrei am shekacha lo. Ashrei am she'Adonai Elohav. Tehillah David. Arumimcha Elochai hamelech. Avracha shimcha leolam va'ed. B'chol yom avareka. B'chol yom avareka. V'yachalal shimcha leolam va'ed. Gadol Adonai mechalal me'od. V'li geduletcha ein cheker. Bottom of page 53. Tehillat Adonai yedaber pi. V'yevarech b'sar shem kodsho leolam va'ed. V'anachnu nevarech ya. Me'atavi ad olam. Hallelujah. Page 55. Hallelujah. 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 Hallelujah el bekodsho. Hallelujah bekirya uzo. Hallelujah bigvuratav. Hallelujah kerov gudlo. Hallelujah. 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 Bateka shofar. Hallelujah. Benevavel chinor. Hallelujah. Batofu machol. Hallelujah. Beminim ve'ugav. Hallelujah. 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 B'tziltzilei shama. Hallelujah. B'tziltzilei trua. Kol hanshama tel hallelujah. Kol hanshama tel hallelujah. 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 The Baruch Hu, page 58. Lie, 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 lie. 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 Lie, 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 lie. Lie, 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 lie. Lie, 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 lie. Lie, 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 lie. Lie, 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 lie. Barichu et Adonai ha-mevorach. Barichu et Adonai ha-mevorach. Baruch Adonai ha-mevorach le'olam avaed. Baruch Adonai ha-mevorach le'olam vaed. Lie, 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 lie. Lie, 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 lie. Very good. Okay, now, what we usually do is read a prayer about the dawning of the morning. Last night, I was playing my guitar, and I was playing some of the old classic hits, and I was trying to learn this song by Cat Stevens, and I thought, wow, this song is really a hymn, and it could have been placed in our prayer book somewhere around the Baruch Hu, which blesses the morning and speaks about the renewal of the day. Morning is broken. Do you remember that song? Morning is broken like the first morning. Blackbird has spoken like the first bird. Praise for the singing, praise for the morning. Praise them for springing fresh from the world. Sweet the rain's new fall, sunlit from heaven, like the first dew fall on the first grass. Praise for the sweetness of the wet garden, sprung in completeness where our feet must pass. Mine is the sunlight, mine is the morning, born of the one light Eden saw play. Praise with elation, praise every morning, God's recreation of the new day. When you do the Baruch Hu, when you get up in the morning, you have the sense that this day has never existed before. God has renewed creation. Mechadesh b'chol yom ma'aseh v'reishit. That God creates anew the world and the universe every day. Now, there have been millions, billions of days on this earth, but this day has never existed. You have never existed in the form that you awoke this morning. Yes, you are a composite of all of the experiences that you've had to this point. You possess memories and DNA and all of that, but you are a new being on this day. This day is a new day, and God has recreated this day. Mine is the sunlight, mine is the morning, born of the one light Eden saw play. Praise with elation, praise every morning, God's recreation of the new day. Baruch atah Adonai yotzer hameorot. The Shema. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad, Baruch Shem Kevod, Malchuto, Leholam Vaed, Ve'ahavta et Adonai Elohecha, V'chol levavcha, v'chol nafshecha, v'chol meodecha, v'hayu hadvarim ha'el, asher anochi mitzavacha hayom al levavecha, v'shinantam levanecha, v'dibarta bam, b'shivtecha b'veitecha, uvalechtecha v'derech, uvshoch becha uvkumecha, ukshartam lo'ot al yedecha, v'hayu latotafot bein enecha, uchtavtam al mezuzot beitecha, uvihi sharecha, leman tiskaru v'asitem et kol mitzvotai, v'tem kedoshim lelohechem, ani Adonai Elohechem, asher hotzeiti etchem me'eretz Mitzrayim, lehiot lechem le'elohim, ani Adonai Elohechem emet. Page 72. Mi chamocha belim Adonai, mi kamocha nedar b'kodesh, Nora tehilot, o sefele, Nora tehilot, O Sefer Shira Chadasha Shibechu Giulim L'Shimcha Al Tzfat Hayam Yachat Kulam Hodu V'Himlichu Ve'amru Adonai Yimloch Le'olam Va'ed Sur Yisrael Kuma Ve'ezrat Yisrael Uvdechinu Mecha Yehuda veYisrael, go aleinu Adonai tzvot shamo, Kedosh Yisrael, Baruch ata Adonai, Gal Yisrael. And we rise for the tefillah on page 76. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu Ve'Elohei Avotenu V'Imotenu Elohei Avraham Elohei Yitzchak Ve'Elohei Yaakov Elohei Sarah Elohei Rivka Elohei Rachel Ve'Elohei Leah Ha'el HaGadol HaGibor V'Hanorah El Elyon, Gomel Chasadim Tovim, Vekonei HaKol, Vezocher Chazdei Avot V'Imaot, Umevi Guela Livnei V'neihem, Lema'an Shemo B'Ahava, Melech Ozer U'Moshia U'Magen, Baruch atah Adonai, Magen Avraham, Ve'ezrat Sarah, Ata Gibor L'Olam Adonai Mechayei Meitim Ata Rav L'Hoshia Mashiva Ruach Umarid Hagashem Mechalkel Chayim Bechesed Mechayei Meitim Berachamim Rabim So Mech Noflim Verofei Cholim Umatir Asurim Umekayem Emunato Lishanei Afa Micha Mocha Baal Givurot Umido Melach Melech Memit Umechaye Umatzmiach Yeshua V'nemanata Lachachayot Meitim Baruch atah Adonai Mechaye HaMeitim Nekadesh et shimcha b'olam kashem shamakishim oto b'shmei marom kakatuv al yad nevi'echa v'kara ze el ze v'yamar Kadosh 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 Adonai tzvot Meluch ha'aretz kevodo Lumatam Baruch Yomeru Baruch kevod Adonai Mimkomo Udivrei kodshacha katuv le'mor Yimloch Adonai leolam Adonai im Ledor vador hallelujah Ledor vador nagid gadlecha Ulenetzach netzachim kedushatcha nakdish Veshivacha Eloheinu mipinu lo yemush leolam ve'ed Baruch atah Adonai ha'el hakadosh. And we take a moment or two for our own private prayers and meditations. Take a deep breath. Oh, say shalom bimromav. Hu yaseh shalom aleinu. Ve'al kol Yisrael. V'himeru himeru amen. Yaseh shalom. Yaseh shalom. Shalom aleinu. Ve'al kol Yisrael. Yaseh shalom, Yaseh shalom, shalom aleinu, ve'al kol Yisrael, ve'imeru Amen. The Aleinu on page 586. Aleinu l'shabech l'adon hakol, לתת גדולה יוצא בראשית, שלא עשנו כגויי הארצות, ולא שמנו כמשפחות האדמה, שלא שם חלקנו כהם, וגורלנו ככל המונם, ואנחנו קוראים ומשתחווים ומודים לפני מלך מלכי המלכים, הקדוש ברוך הוא, ונאמר, והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ, ביום ההוא יהיה אדוני אחד, ושמו echad. The Mourner's Kaddish 598. Yitgadal v'yitkadash shemei rabbah, b'yalma devrach hirutei v'yamlich malchutei, b'chaychon uv'yomechon uv'chayedechol beit Yisrael, b'galav yizman karib v'imromen, yehei shmei rabbah mevarach le'olam alamelamaya, yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh, v'yitadar v'yitaleh v'yitalah, Shmei de kutsha b'richu, le'elam in kol berachata v'shirata, tushbachata v'nechamata damiran b'yalma v'imru amen. Yehi shlama rabba min shamai v'chayim aleinu v'yal kol Yisrael v'imru amen. Osei shalom b'imrumav, hu ya'asei shalom. Aleinu v'yal kol Yisrael v'imru amen. Ein Kelohenu, if you got your Mishkan Tefillah, that would be page 626. Ein Kelohenu, Ein Kadonenu, Ein Kemalkenu, Ein Kamoshienu, Mich Elohenu, Mich Adonenu, Mich Emalkenu, Mich Kamoshienu. Nodel Eloheinu, Nodel Adonenu, Nodel Malkeinu, Nodel Moshienu, Baruch Eloheinu, Baruch Adonenu, Baruch Malkeinu, Baruch Moshienu. Atahu Eloheinu, Atahu Adonenu, Atahu Malkeinu, Atahu Moshienu. Well, good morning. Maybe some of you will stick around for meditation. Well, it's a little bit overcast here in South Florida, at least here in Hollywood, but that does not dampen our spirits at all. It's a new day, and we accept the clouds and the drizzle and as a blessing. Not every day has to be sunny. Some days it has to rain. Some days it needs to be a little bit foggy, a little bit downcast, actually. We need those days. We need the sunny days. We need the cloudy days. And sometimes our inner weather is sunny. Sometimes it's a bit cloudier. Sometimes it's a bit dark. It's a little bit gray. But every day is a blessing. Every experience under heaven is a blessing in certain ways. We shouldn't bless just those days when that are sunny in our physical environment or in our emotional environment. Yeah, we shouldn't just bless those days. We should also bless we should also bless the gray days. The days that are a little more introspective. Those days that in which you go inward a little bit. You know, that's what happens when your mood goes down. It's a time to reflect a little bit, isn't it? I always say it's a good day to curl up with a good book to read some poetry, maybe to write some poetry, to think about life a little bit. We need those days as well. You know, we celebrate the sunshine. We also have to celebrate the cloudy days as well. Every day is a new day. Every day is a new experience. Every day brings opportunities to grow spiritually. Yes. Boy. Well, I wonder if I can turn on my speaker this morning without...
Powering on. Welcome to Alltech Lansing.
Very good. Without blowing up my sound system. I hope you can hear me. I had to turn down my sound system a little bit this morning. I was getting feedback, but these things happen, you know. That's the nature. That is the nature of technology. Always something new. Always something new. Always a new challenge. I opened up services today with, well, I didn't exactly open up services today with this song. I waited until we got to the Baruch Hu, until the Yotzer Or prayer, the prayer for the new day, the prayer for the morning. I inserted the words of that beautiful song, a song written by Cat Stevens. I've often thought of this song as a hymn. It's about celebrating the newness of every day, the unique quality of every morning, God recreating, even uses the word recreation of the new day. I'm going to just share the words with you, and we can maybe think about them and meditate upon them today as we continue our process of expanding our vision of physically and emotionally and intellectually. Cat Stevens writes, "Morning is broken like the first morning. Blackbird has spoken like the first bird. Praise for the singing, praise for the morning, praise for them springing fresh from the world." I love that. The singing and the praise springing up fresh from the world. Sweet the rain's new fall, sunlit from heaven, like the first dew fall on the first grass. Praise for the sweetness of the wet garden, sprung in completeness where our feet must pass. Mine is the sunlight, mine is the morning, born of the one light Eden saw play. Praise with elation, praise every morning, God's recreation of the new day. Every day brings with it new possibilities, if we but open our eyes to those possibilities. It's not Groundhog Day, in which we do the same thing over and over again. Well, we can do that, but I think life calls for something new, something fresh, every day, to recognize that this day has never existed before. Yes, there have been millions and billions of days, but never this day. This day has never existed. This moment has never existed. And you have never existed in the form that you awoke this morning. we are always reconstituting. Yes, you have this, you have DNA that you have kept with you most of your life, and you have had experiences and memories, but your life is not complete yet. Your life isn't complete. Every day we need to add something new. We need to look at the world with new and fresh eyes. Morning is broken. This morning, this new morning, this recreation, this newness we need to experience if we are to live our lives fully. So, close your eyes. No. Keep your eyes open. Put yourself in a nice, comfortable position, your feet flat on the floor. Sit up straight. I'm going to ring the bell. Keep your eyes wide open. Look out straight ahead of you. Fix your eyes on some point out in front of you. Let your eyes focus on that place, on that object directly in front of you. It could be a few feet away, it doesn't matter. And notice everything you can about those things in your direct eye, your direct field of vision in front of you. Notice forms, notice shapes, colors, notice light, notice shadows. Keeping your eyes focused straight ahead. Notice what's to the left of you. While you're looking straight ahead, notice everything that you can see in the left periphery of your vision. Colors, shapes, light, movement. You still notice what's in front of you, but you have opened up your vision to what's to the left of you as well. Your left eye sees more than you thought it did. While looking straight ahead, allow your vision to go as far to the left as you can. While still looking ahead, keep with your eyes focused ahead of you, in front of you. Allow your field of vision in your left eye to move upward. What do you see now that you hadn't noticed before? Again, look for colors and shapes, shadows, light, movement. And you haven't lost anything in front of you. You haven't lost any visual acuity in front of you or to the side of you. You've just expanded upward what you see to the left. You may be tempted to move your head or your eye, your left eye, but keep gazing in front of you. Allow your vision on the left side to go further up toward the ceiling, toward whatever is above you. And at the same time, seeing what's in front of you, what's to the side of you. And let your vision on the left side descend downward. What do you notice that you hadn't noticed a moment ago? Shapes, forms, movement, colors, shadows, light. Breathe into this wide field of vision. You see everything to the left. You see everything above and below, while gazing straight ahead. You see everything to the left of you, up and down, and to the side. And keeping this expanded field of vision, we allow ourselves to see what is to the right of us. Still gazing in front of us, we allow our consciousness, we allow our vision to take in what is to the right of us. Notice shapes, colors, movement, light. We haven't lost anything to the left, above or below. We haven't lost anything in front of us. We've simply expanded our field of vision to take in that which is to our right. What do you see out of the corner of your right eye as you gaze straight ahead? And now allow your vision to ascend upward. Do you see shapes and colors, movement, light? At the top right corner of your right eye, what do you see in that top right hand corner? Can you see, looking ahead, straight ahead, can you notice things on the ceiling? Now let your vision, your awareness of your vision, to descend downward toward the ground, toward the floor. What do you see? What do you notice that you haven't noticed up to this moment? Breathe into that right field of vision. Allow your awareness to come to that spot directly in front of you that you've been watching, and notice what is directly above you. What is directly below you? Breathe into this field of vision, this expanded field of vision. And just for a moment or two, see if you can live with this expanded field of vision. Breathing upward and downward, to the right, to the left. Breathing into that which is directly in front of you. New possibilities, expanded horizons, expanded consciousness. When we expand our visual field of vision, we at the same time expand our spiritual horizons as well. New possibilities for renewal of our lives, new experiences, new knowledge, new joys, experiencing that which we have never experienced before, seeing things in a broader context, putting things, everything into perspective, into a larger perspective. This is wisdom. This is peace. Take a deep breath and release it. As the sound of the bell recedes into the distance, we take a deep breath, another breath, and release it. And we stretch a little bit. Stretch. It's good to stretch. So, a new morning is broken. This is a new day. You've never lived this day before. May this day bring you new experiences, new insights, new joy, new friendships perhaps. Yes, let your soul expand. Well, Boker Tov, Boker Or, remember to smile, and remember to bring a smile to the face of at least one other person that you encounter on your life's journey. See you soon.